Hello guys, it is that Panda again. I'm here again with another video, and today we're going to be looking at this content request I got, and I'll read it out to you guys. And it basically goes along the lines of, hello, any way to prepare for Dark Seal for new leaders of a region? What we can do to defend it? Maybe. I would appreciate it a lot. I just became a leader of Zone 3, taking Metropolises and megacities, so the Dark Seal makes me a little nervous. They said you can lose everything if stronger players come to attack you. Thanks so much. The video about the Alliance helped me too. This is the same guy, by the way, I did my other content requests for. Glad to help, man. And, the thing is, I do have a kind of, a video that goes over Dark Seal, but I guess I didn't explain how to quote-unquote defend. And, as a leader, I guess this could be more specific for just, I don't know, leaders, right? But either way, I'll get into it. So, I will say that Dark Seal is more particular to me. I tried to really look at who the enemies are, who their strongest players are, who our strongest players are, if they're willing to be garrison captains, etc., stuff like that, right? And even in that case, it's like, is Dark Seal worth defending? It really depends on who your enemy is, I think. If you're fighting an enemy much more superior to you, if you don't think that you can control the field, one thing you can think of is maybe even sending counter rallies. If they're rallying your metro, you can send counter rallies, you can transport troops, you can pop out of the rally, boom, pop into metro. I think, honestly, it's really particular on how you handle this one. I don't have like a lot to say about it because it's, like I said, it's very particular. I think you really have to know if it's worth defending. If you think that the enemy is overwhelmingly powerful, I think your best shot is just to evacuate Zone 3, go to Zone 2 for the 2 days, and then come back afterwards, just lose Metro, because in some cases it's not worth it. Like, let's say your top player is only 70 million might, but you're fighting dudes with Mega Whales who are maybe maxed out heroes, maxed out gear. It's just not worth it. The trades are going to be really bad. And overall, it's just like, if you can't control the field and stuff, if you can't keep filling that metro, at some point those trades are just disgusting. You're not going to be trading good at all, especially once metro starts getting lower. Overall, I don't think it's worth to defend in some cases if you think you're incapable of doing it. But ways you can counter that is just becoming organized. You can have your alliances built around the metro. If you think you really want to go freaking ham, you could have each corner or something for another alliance. And it makes it pretty simple as well, because in this case you can have players porting all around the metro, kind of making it impossible for the enemies to port close. So even if they are able to flood the field, you do have the advantage of maybe having ground control, and they basically have to port back here while your members are all up here, and they're able to refresh their marches a lot more, and you can basically jump marches. I've seen this strategy used as well, where people will have you just use the bases around metro to basically hop from base to base to base, and then they would jump marches together, making it basically impossible for anybody to hit their metro. And if you are to hit the metro, it to just be insanely painful at the end of the day, and not worth it, because I think in Dark Seal, a lot of people like me as well try to avoid actually doing a lot of field combat, because I don't think it's worth it in Dark Seal unless I want top commander points, because I'm trying to save my resources besides maybe getting my base hit. And the thing is, like, you don't lose Metro for long. You can technically, quote unquote, lose Metro or lose everything if, stronger players come. That's true. But considering the fact that you only lose Metro for 2 days if you lose it by the end of the event, I don't think it's that big of a deal. People can make the argument, yeah, well, we missed out on buffs for 2 days. Well, what's the alternative? You could defend this thing, get really bad trades, and have a bunch of deaths, still lose it, and then you're still complaining. I think it's just better that everybody chills out. You have really organized. You look at your enemies. If you think that you're going to get overwhelmed, just tell your guys, evacuate the zone. And in most cases, it's better to evacuate no matter what, because even if you think that you can overwhelm your enemy, like let's say you're fighting a region of 50 million players and you have a bunch of 70 million players, but you still have a lot of lower players, it's still good to have them evacuate. There's no point of them getting zeroed and all that stuff. I think you really have to be just very particular about how you play Dark Seal. So I just wanted to blab about that. I wanted to give you a little explanation. I hope I kind of gave a general explanation that might help you. I don't think there's a lot for you to really think about in this event. Besides maybe having a region unified and stuff that can work together to defend the metro, I don't think there's much you can do. And I mean, if you can't control the field and all that, like I said, there's not much you can do. Only other thing I can imagine is making, like I said, the counter rally. Like if someone's rallying your metro and they have field control, you can try launching counter rallies where you take these troops, you basically instantly, right when the rally hits the, the other rally over here, you pop out of the rally and then you just throw those troops into the metro. That's the best method I can think of. And yeah, that's about it to the video. I do appreciate you for watching. I hope it helped you in some sort of way. And yeah, I thank you for actually leaving a content request. So if anybody else does want to request any content type stuff, you can ask me on Discord in my content request area on my Discord server. I will be leaving a link to my Discord server in the description if this is something you'd like to see more. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys as always, and that is it to the video. Peace.